Good morning. Happy day 5 of vlogmas. Do you remember yesterday when I mentioned that I was experiencing some nausea again? And then it it kind of went away a little bit. But then last night it was back full force, and all night long I struggled to sleep because of just nausea and general discomfort in my stomach, I guess. So I am exhausted. I barely slept at all. I first thing this morning I've made, can't see it because I'm spilling it, like warm lemon water. I don't have any rationale behind that. I just woke up this morning and that's what it felt like my body was craving. So when I was making it, because I was like heating up water in the kettle, I was attempting to put away glasses and like dishes, and I dropped a little glass. I dropped a little glass on top of the clean dishes, and it broke, and now there's like little shards of glass in my glasses, in my dishes. So that really spiked my anxiety because now I'm afraid that after I rewash them, there will still be tiny shards in my dishes, and I'm gonna... Anyway, sorry to be such a downer on. Oh, but that's the joy of daily vlogging, is that it's gonna be... We're starting out low today. We're starting out low, but we're gonna go... It's gonna improve. It's gonna get better. One thing that's been kind of a bummer this year, this holiday season, with just how the year has gone and everything, is that I haven't done any like Christmas shopping. I don't have any gifts to give people this year. Gift giving is not a strength of mine, and I've mentioned this prior in probably last year's vlogmas. Like I'm not a good I'm not a good gift giver. I can't say that very fast. Gift giver. I'm not a very good gift giver. It's just stressful. So I mean, it would be different if I just like had a bunch of money I could blow, and like I didn't have to like worry so much about where every dollar is going, that kind of thing. But anyway, so long story short, I don't have any gifts this year, which means I don't have to wrap any gifts, and I really like wrapping gifts. So that's kind of a bummer. I am hoping to get to the Dollar Tree maybe, I don't know, in the next couple of days, because I've always taken it upon myself to put together these stockings for my nephews, and I don't have anything for them this year. It's not gonna be a big deal, because they all get stuff from like their parents. But I'm feeling sad that I'm missing out on the like setup of it, like I haven't put anything together. So all of that to say, though, that I did buy myself a Christmas present. I actually bought myself 2 Christmas presents. One of them, I have no idea when it will ever get to my house. But the other one is supposed to get here today, and I was debating, like, do I wait and open it on Christmas? But I'm not going to. I'm going to open it today when it gets in here. And I'll talk more about it when it comes. But I keep checking, like, the tracking, and I'm just like, okay, it should be here in... Like, first thing this morning, it was like, it'll be here by 10 p.m. And then I just recently checked, and it's like between 3 and 6. And I was like, okay, cool. So anyway, I'm just feeling a little bit bummed about just not having a whole lot to do this Christmas season. But I'm just like, I'm not feeling well. I don't really have the money. And after getting COVID, I'm like terrified of like going out and being around other people, especially because no one is willing to wear a mask even if they're sick. Like, my mom was telling me that one of her coworkers was like, seemed like she had a horrible cold, like coughing and like all this stuff. And I was like, well, was she at least wearing a mask? And she's like, no, she doesn't believe that they do anything. And I'm like, please don't tell me stuff like this, because it's just going to make my anxiety so bad. Because there's more than just COVID out there. You know, there's like the flu. Apparently it's one of the worst flu seasons, and RSV. And one of my friends on Instagram is dealing with just horrible, like very, like weeks and weeks of like a cold that's just progressing into other like ear infection, bronchitis, like all of that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I can't. Nope. Nope. Because on top of all that, I'm still struggling with this gastritis thing. I've not felt well today. I did just eat. I'm hoping that in the next few hours I don't regret that, but I mean, I have to eat. So anyway, I don't want to just complain. I hate that. I'm just complaining today. But last night was rough, up all night, so I'm kind of sad that I don't have any Christmas presents to wrap, because I enjoy the wrapping more than anything. But I'm also excited to get my Christmas present for myself. I want to show you the growth that my ZZ plants are thriving right now. I have 2 of them, and they both have like so much new growth right now. And I'm so fascinated because my pothos was dropping leaves pretty, like it was dropping like 2 leaves every couple of days, and I was like, what is going on? But my ZZs are like, here's some new growth. My pothos has stopped doing that, so I think it just has to do with this season. But yeah, my ZZs are incredible. I'm going to show you. Okay, so this one right here is the new growth. And it's like the tallest. Oh no, wait. Yeah. It's now the tallest one. Excuse our backyard. We are in transition. We took down the trampoline, so it's just in pieces now. Anyway, but look at this. This one. It's now the tallest. That's the newest growth. That's so cool. And then my pothos is just growing up the wall like crazy. So, and this is my other ZZ, my big beautiful ZZ, but it has tons of new growth as well. Oops. Down here. And then these ones were just a couple days ago, they were just like this down here, you know. So very exciting. They all seem to be doing well. Everyone else seems to be doing well. There's my little collection of animal spirits. So I love plants. They make me so happy. So my Christmas present to myself came in. And I'm not gonna wait until Christmas to open it because I want to start using it. How do I open it? How do I open it? Just have to break the box. It's a little Kindle. I've never had a Kindle before. I've never had any type of like e-reader. I was always like very just like probably pretty pretentious about only wanting physical books. But the problem that I ran into this year, cute. The problem I ran into this year with my reading is like I was so gung-ho the first like 3 months of the year and was reading like nonstop. But then it gets to a point, especially because I wasn't able to go out and like buy cheap books in Goodwills. Like I just didn't do that at all this year like I usually do in the past, where that's where I get my books. And so it didn't bother me if I like didn't finish a book, like because it was so cheap. It was like $1.50. And so when you're a reader and you want to be reading, but you start reading a book that's just like not holding your attention, it's like such a blow to your steam. You're on a roll, and then you get a book that you just like can't get into. And so for me, I just like got to a point where I was like, I can't afford to keep buying books online, you know, like, and so I tried to like borrow books through the Libby app, which is like through your public library, but would only be reading it on my phone. Where is my phone? Anyway, I don't know where my phone. My phone is recording. Anyway, I'd like try and do it on my phone, and it was just like not a good. I was just like, I don't want to be reading on my phone. I already do that with social media. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see how much like a used, like refurbished Kindle is, and that's what I did. I went online and looked for a secondhand, like refurbished Kindle, and found one that was like I could afford. I don't know. So anyway, that's my Christmas present to myself, is this cute little Kindle. I've never had one before. I'm so excited to like get started and see how to use it. It looks so confusing right now because it's like I don't get it. But yeah, I'm hoping that having this now, like I'll be able to borrow books from the library, and if I'm not into it, then I can just skip to the next one and I don't have to like feel bad about it. So I'm hoping I'll be able to read more next year, because this year I got to a point where I stopped picking up books because it was just like discouraging to not be able to get through it and feel bad because I was like, I spent money on that, you know? And so Merry Christmas to me. I'm so happy about this. Oh, and the other thing I was going to mention is that if I do read a book that I really love, I fall in love with, then I'll invest and spend money on a physical copy of it, you know, so that I still have it. I still have it for my collection, but I'm not like wasting money on books that I am just not into, you know? So I'm excited. Thank you for coming along with me on another day of Vlogmas. Sorry I was a little low energy today. I just was really kind of struggling the first part for the most part of my day. Until about right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I am going to be reading. I decided to pick a Christmassy, just like a very fun, easy read. This book is called Let It Snow, and it's very much just like a meet cute of two people. But I'm willing to give it a shot because it takes place at Christmas time, and I just want something that's Christmassy and fun and easy to read. I did actually first start reading a book about murder, and it was interesting, but as I was reading it, I was like, is this really what I want to be reading right now? No. So I'm going to spend the rest of my night reading, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.